I started streaming a little early. It's fine. What's up, people? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right. So I am on World of Kerbal using Luna multiplayer. If anyone else decides they want to join in, feel free. Today we are doing orbital weapons, and it should be hella fun. And yes, I said hella. So while no one's on, we're just gonna get started secretly, so I can actually get things somewhat built. I need to first build a weapon that I can test to then be able to take down the VAB. We're going to minimize that. And now we need to make sure this weapon that we're going to use is strong enough to take down the VAB, has enough survivability. So I'm just taking a look at everything right now that we have and trying to see what we have that will do the job. A lot of these have really extremely poor heat resistance. I see these as being optimal, but I really didn't want to use those. I mean, this drone core here, this one gets up to 25. That actually might be more viable for a drone weapon, for an orbital weapon. I think this one might be the best one, and it also has a pretty good it actually has a pretty good, what's it called, reaction wheel. So we're going to use this one. I like that pitch torque. Yeah, we're going to use this one. Okay, so we need to build something really small from this somehow. And there's not a lot of really small things from this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with this and this. That should be just enough. These are pretty good heat resistance. And now we need a nose cone. What's up, Krakenburger? How you doing? We'll slap this on there. That's good heat resistance there. So this actually has a bit of lift to it. So we should be okay. I thought it had a bit of lift. Oh, there it is. I didn't hit the button. What's up, more Resi? How you doing today? And now we're going to slap... we need to... I want something light. We don't really need a lot of fuel for this. So we're actually going to go like this. This is going to be launched from an orbital platform, so I'm not overly concerned about how big it is. It just needs to be able to connect. And I'll use one of these. 2000, 26. But I don't think this one, yeah, it does snap. Okay, so we're going to use this. We're going to snap this to here. No, I don't want that to snap from there. It's going to have to go up to here. Because what's going to happen is this is going to be our center of mass. So we're going to want to disconnect from there. Now we need to close this off. But what I want to do is keep an open... Well, we actually need some boosters. So we need a little cheap, inexpensive booster for this. 16, 15, 13. Something that is going to fit. All these are kind of big. We need a Mark 1. That's plenty of TWR. What's up, awesome? We are on normal, the normal release, and we are on the latest 151 version. That's not Mark 1. That is like Mark 1.5 or 2. I would use these, but let's see how these work. Because I actually do need something that either it has a connection point in the back or it would be like this. My voice is very quiet. I think I'm just talking quietly. I think that's maybe what it is. All right, that's a little better. All right. Let me increase my volume and also talk louder. So that gives me actually doesn't give me very much. What's up, Jolly? How you feeling, man? What's up, Hidden Hood? 12 seconds. We would have to turn that way down, but this one has the best gimbal. And it's also extremely expensive. It can go right back to the pit that it crawled from. That's not going to be enough. Our TWR is way too low there. Oh, well, yeah. It's. I need something that's going to be able to glide back in. That's way too big. Any mods? We are not using any mods. You can use MechJeb if you want. Just to give you some landing accuracy, if you let you kind of pinpoint where you're going. That one's too big. We're just going to go with the cheaper Reliant or the swivel. We'll use the swivel. And once we're done building it, we'll knock this all down so it's alright, so let's do this here. Let's put 2 here and just 1 here. More or less pain-free. Fantastic. I was hoping you'd feel better really quickly. I know that was a rough one, man. That's some mean surgery they had you go through, but it didn't seem like it was too bad. Didn't have you down very long. All right, so let's lower this down just a tinge. What I actually should just take this all the way down like this, and hope that won't get in the way of our gimbaling. Can you please put Jebediah into orbit on the craft so he can be the last surviving Kerbal? I think Jebediah is already dead on this. Nope, he's right there. He's still alive somehow. So we need to get some better control up front, which I think, yeah, I'll use these ones. These should be able to do it here. Nausea. Oh God. Oh God. I would imagine. Pitch and pitch. We need a little something in the middle for roll control. A little something for roll control. What's up, King Lazard? Alright, so now we need to move all of this. This needs to move. I'm not going to use this one. That one, I don't care if this part blows up. It's not one of my essential parts, so we're just going to go with this Clampotron. This small one should be more than enough to do the trick. Let's just get this centered on here. I don't like this part. Any part that has that weird angle like that really annoys me whenever you're trying to get something accurately built. Alright, that should do it. So it flies in, smashes down, blows stuff up. Ooh, yeah. So we need battery charge for this thing. So we're going to sneak some batteries in this hollow area. These might burn up. I'm not sure how if it considers this to be a storable area or not, to tell you the truth. But that should be more than enough battery power. So as we lose oxidizer and fuel, and we lose all of our oxidizer and all of our fuel, herein it would be our problem, but I don't think we're going to lose that much oxidizer and fuel. I think we're going to end up with about half of this, because we don't need very much. Why is no one on the voice channel? Because no one joined the voice channel. That's the easy answer. Easy answer. No one joined it. I'm going to drop this down to right there. That's going to give me a really good control without having a bunch of extreme control requirements, issues. And you know, let's take this thing for a stroll. We're going to take this thing for a bit of a stroll just to see how well it works. I just want to see if this is going to even work. Alright, so maybe a little less. Come on, come on. Okay. So let's put this here. And then we can go like this. And then we can go like... We need something that can go decently fast. These can go pretty fast, but I don't trust them. These should give us a little uptime here. And this similarly. All right. All right. Dook. Let's see how this works. First, let's do that. All right. Let's see this. Game music. Game music. I'm actually up pretty loud. Anyone else having trouble hearing me? I actually don't play game music. That's one thing I don't. I'm tired of hearing the game music, to be completely honest. And I actually turn that off every single time. Oh. Oops.
Well, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I hear you. Orbital Ballistic X-Craft.
So are we on...
I did that all wrong.
So wait, what server are we on? Are we on JDSA World of Kerbal?
Yep. Well, it helps if you center things, Mr. Genius, doesn't it? It would definitely help if I centered things. Alright. And that's now backwards. The rear has to be... No. That's right. That's right. What am I doing?
Why is your name the same color as my name on...
You selected... I guess you selected the same color. Or it's just a default. I don't know. I'm not sure. Alright.
It's not a default. Default is random.
It might have been luck of the draw. Look at a draw. Alright. Yeah, I wasn't really... I don't know. I thought of OB... Orbital Ballistic, and then I thought of OBX around here, Outer Banks, over in North Carolina. So I just kind of went with that. All right, let's see how well this thing works. Here we go. Holy moly, that's beautiful. Oh my god, that thing is beautiful. It flies so well. Let's see that one more time. Oh my god, that thing is beautiful. It just cruises. That is nice. So now we just have to get this beast to orbit. A few of these beasts to orbit. Oh man. Oh man. What? Knock knock. Pizza's here. Can we get to the front door? Oh no! I didn't mean to do that. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, oops. Oh man, that thing's actually pretty nice. Okay, okay. I like the maneuverability, but it loses a lot of it because I have the fuel consolidated in the middle. So I think
the man, the myth, the legend. Your
Yo.
station builders here.
What's up?
Nothing really. It's just finally getting accumulated. It's got adjusted to the new mic.
Alright, I think I will move all my fuel to the center because that is going to give me the most maneuverability. Especially when I run low on fuel like that, it loses control really badly. That's kind of a red flag. Okay, I like that a bit more. Because now we should be center just about right there. Actually didn't change very much. What's up, Cyberboy? And thank you very much, sir. So when we drop all of our fuel, let's see what happens. We need to, this needs to move all the way to the front. So now this kind of gives us a problem with this right here. And so, yeah, once we drop all of our fuel, we have this problem. Oh, we could launch it from an aircraft. But what I'm shooting for, I need to centralize these boosters. I think that's what's going to help me out. So I'm actually going to use the radial thuds. I think this is going to be a lot better. Because this is going to give me... It's going to keep the maneuverability. Oh, thanks, Doom. We're gonna switch this up a little bit. We're gonna bring this back here, so that's there. We're gonna slide this in a little bit as we can. We're gonna aim this out a little. So let's slide this in, and let's angle this out. That should allow it not to burn up our wings. What's up, Rocket Industries Limited? What's up? Alright, so let's load the fuel back up. We don't have a long burn time, but it should be enough mass to take things out. Not bad balance. Not bad balance. I can take that. Alright, so let's see. We just need to center this test rig over a center of mass. And let's see how this works. Alright. Could go with a rapier for main thrust. I could go rapier for main thrust. But this is going to be connected to an orbital mechanism of some sort. I could use this Spark. I have a little rocket called Spark, and it is actually pretty ferocious. It's really light and small, but it does tremendous damage. I love it. Whoa! 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 Oh no! Oh my god, that is hella fun. Oh my god! All right, so we gained some maneuverability. Oh my god, that is so fun. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. And as it runs out of fuel, it actually gains stability. I just flew that very terribly. Oh, boom! Beautiful. It has a little bit of a waggle to it, but I can take that. I need to check their settings. Are we set for... Oh, whoops. Okay. Fixed it. That has a little bit of a waggle, but I like it nonetheless. Okay, so we got to figure out where that waggle's coming from. Oh, I didn't fix my roll control, did I? I did not fix my roll control. Okay, there we go. Fix the issue. I think that's all it was. I think it was that waggle was coming from that lack of roll control. So let's go ahead and roll this back a little bit too. Okay, I do think that this is going to work. So, a self-driving rocket able to avoid any DCA, and it's Nuka-Cola powered. I mean, we could make it nuke powered. Once we enter the atmosphere, we're going to have trouble, though. Because the nukes are... They work in the atmosphere? But, God, you're not going to get very much out of them.
I'm pretty sure they do work in the atmosphere. They just produce a very small amount of thrust.
Exactly. That's the problem. Is that if I come in short, it's not going to give me enough.
They don't even produce that much in the outer atmosphere.
Yeah, they don't produce... They've been nerfed extremely.
Well, the name's fitting.
Oh my god! Oh, boom! There we go. That's a lot of waggle it's doing, though. I am not feeling good about that waggle. I don't know where it's coming from. But yes,
you know,
that
I'm
works.
actually building in the VAB right now.
Oh, no harm, no foul. Revert back. It's back in one piece. So I don't know where that wag's coming from. Yeah, the nukes were nerfed not that long ago, which caused them to no longer be as handy as they were. I usually just go with I think the Wolfhound is what I usually just switch over to now. I don't even use the nukes that much anymore. Yeah, I think it is the vectoring. I think the gimbal. If I turn the gimbal just off, I bet you it's going to fly a lot better. I like the gimbal, but the gimbal on these it's just not really worth it. And let me put a cap back here. Nothing should be exposed. There we go. But yeah, I remember the old nukes. You used to be able to actually take those and get pretty good in the atmosphere. You know, it wasn't great, but it would be enough just to skim you right over top. It was good, but they're not really worth the, you know, it's not worth the trade-off. I'll just take extra oxidizer. And these need to be set to no steering. Okay, here we go. All right, last test. Here we go. Oh, that building's still blown up. All right, we'll blow something else up then. Oh, no, we won't. We will harmlessly smash into the ground, and go back go to the space center and fix their building. I thought that would revert it. My revert did not revert it. That's okay. I do like the fact that it doesn't revert it. You know what? I am all for no reverts. I am all for that. If they can have it so instead of I think it was mentioned a few times, but the reverts won out. So let's build. Actually, let's save this first. Make sure we have it saved. Let's make it a part. Let's mount it to our thingamabobber, and y'all know what I mean by thingamabobber. That thing that does the stuff. Oh, making a spinach and feta cheese for the girlfriend. She is spoiled. Oh, I don't even get a spinach and feta cheese. Oh, that sounds... My mouth isn't watering for any reason. Oh, that sounds good. You do that. You do that, sir. Alright, so let's get rid of this. We don't need this on here. I am confident in the flying abilities of this thing. And now we need to remap everything. So let's do that. All this goes to here. And back and round. There we go. Done. Okay. Save. And now the OBX is ready. Oh no. I don't want to use a tank of ore. Ore is heavy. Really, really heavy. Yeah, especially because this thing, it has enough speed, so it's going to take down a VAB. If it takes down a VAB, it should take down most buildings. Then again, I have a really small missile that can take down almost everything, so I'm not really overly concerned. I think most of my little rockets can take down the buildings. What's this? Oh, that is my... Okay. What is, and then there's this little thing. This takes down the building easy. The Shrike. What is the Cataman? Oh, that thing really takes down buildings. Most of these are built to take down the building using speed. The very, very nice toys, the Hellfang. That was one of the original ones. These are actually garbage compared to the newest one. Oh, sweet Jesus. I don't know what that is, but it looks horrible. Alright, so we're going to call this the OBX. Orbital Retaliate. No, wait a minute. Orbital Offensive. There you go. We're going to call it 03. I like it. Alright, well, now we need to build something to carry a few of these to orbit. E equals MC Obliterator. Something like that. Do I have a craft that can already take this to orbit? That would be awesome. I think I might actually have one that can do it. Let's see. Star Blazer! Star Blazer should do it easy. Star Blazer can actually... It's built to go to Minmus. And it deposits these rovers. And it does it really easily. We're going to make an OBX version. Alright, so things we'll keep all the rest of this out there. So once it drops its weapons, it can just fly off. But this is a really nice, actually a really nice craft for doing rover landings. We're just going to switch it up. It's not going to need all of this, though. Let's see. How much of this actually did I take with me? Let's see. This goes... All this drops off. And then we have this booster here. And this is my transfer. And then I think I used some of this. So I think I want to put that somewhere up here. We'll see how well it works. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab 2 of these. We'll just grab 2 for right now. Retro Orbital Rescue. Yeah, rescuing. We don't... You know, when you first start the game, they teach you to rescue. And then you keep going in the game, and as you get further on, you're like, wait, these things blow up? All of a sudden, it goes from rescue to blowing up. Rescue becomes something that's just not as never as required. You're like, hey, you got yourself up there. Ew, I don't like that. I have to lower this down a lot. All right, we'll just go like that. That'll work. It's not going to hurt anything. Okay, that'll work. All right, so let's go ahead and get some struts. What's up, Simon? I don't know if it's Simon and Simon or just Simon. How's it going from afar? That's not in the way of that, is it? Yes, it kind of is. We're not going to put that there. Alright, we're going to put this here. Alright, that looks good. That looks really good. It is, but yes, I will honestly say that stock weapons actually are a ton of fun, even though you're just blowing up the same thing over and over again. I am planning to destroy the KSC. Alright, that's all 4 of them. Okay, cool. I am indeed planning to destroy the KSC. It is going to happen if I can nail the KSC from orbit. It should be technically really easy, but the scary part is the insertion burn. As long as I don't go anything really stupid, it should be really easy. It would be really nice if they gave everything the ability to be destroyed, as much as everything. If everything could be destroyed just like the regular buildings, oh, that would be absolutely beautiful. So, I mean, I think every structure in the game should be able to be destroyed. Alright, let's do this. We have Jeb. See, look, we're saving Jeb. We're going to leave Bob. We're going to take Val. Bye, Bob. Bob? I would love nukeable asteroids. That would be so awesome. Imagine an asteroid coming in and you have to destroy it, or it comes and does a beeline for the KSC. Or if they give us cities, if we actually get cities that are able to be destroyed, I mean, it would be an FPS killer, but that would be awesome to have cities able to be destroyed. All right, let's see if this works still. I have the tilt mod on. Oh, hope this works. Should be fine. Away we go. We'll be back. No, I think we are heavy in the wrong way. We're heavy in the wrong way. Oh, I did not check everything. Oh, oh, wait, no, no. Okay, okay. Got this. Kind of got this. Oh my god! Alright, so this is the problem with trying to adapt old toys for new toys. Alright, I see the problem here. This toy, he's not going to be able to launch this toy. Oh, man! Alright, alright, I get it, I get it. That worked out perfectly. Oh my goodness. Always have a backup plan. Oh wow. That's it's actually doing it's flying. Fly! Oh yes, that's wonderful. Look at it go. Oh, it's beautiful. Jeb and Val approve of my actions there. Alright, let's go ahead and revert that back. I saved them this time. I saved them. Normally, I just let them die. I saved them this time. I'm learning. Alright, fine. This one won't work. It's way... Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that lift. Look at... how... Wait a second. Are you telling me this little bit of lift in comparison to these ginormous wings I have down here, is that a thing? How? How? I'm not seeing that, but oh, you know, let's put these on one by one. Yeah, I mean, I get it, the additional drag, but oh yeah, that lift is going skyrocketing up top. Alright, well, there's a way to fix this. Easy way to fix this. We're just going to have to encapsulate it. Easy peasy. That's going to throw off our weight a bit, but we can blow that off, actually. So, what we'll do is we need to encapsulate this in something. Alright, so let's go ahead and... how do I want to do this? Something that's not going to affect our aerodynamics extremely. Let's go ahead and grab this. Actually use this part properly for once. Do I play CSGO? I actually do not. What's up, Smoking Dutch? I actually am not really big on the on PvP games. Even though I am currently playing a game that has open world PvP, but I am just testing. I do it is actually a pretty good game. I just there's a lot of work they need to do on it still. But it's early alpha, so the question is, how can I get this to enclose that? Let's see if that works. Alright, so yeah. Oh, you know what? I got it! Got it! Kind of got it. I think I got it. Hold on. Let my brain process this a little bit. Might got it. We need to move this up. And move this out. That should be fine now. And we need to...
You know, my game lags so much when I add parts to my craft for some reason. Just
you might have
single parts.
too many parts. Okay, and what?
I only have 175 parts.
Oh
on
God,
my...
that's not a lot of parts. Why is yours lagging out? That's weird. All right, so this is what we're gonna do here. This is how we're gonna fix this. Let's put this back here. We're going to actually go and where's our decoupler? Our decoupler. Our decoupler is right where I left it. We are going to. I guess we could use a decoupler up on the nose cone now because this is actually going to adjust the design of this. What's up? What's up, Isaac? Yeah, you got me thinking. I was like, wait, man, we can just do an episode on stock weapons. Oh my God, that nose cone is not formed the way I thought it was formed. I thought it was going to be something that was going to be usable. But instead, it's not. All right. So I need something really light that I can put right here. And then go like this. And then go like this. We're going to have to finagle this a bit because this is not wanting to... Come on. Alright. Should work. And now we just have to move this up. Oh, no! It's okay. Alright, so let's slide this up ever so gently. There we go. Perfect. No problem. Yeah, I've tried that before. By mistake. I did not mean to. And I grabbed so many parts at the same time, and it literally tried to duplicate over half of my craft. And that craft was not one that wanted to be duplicated. It was a bad idea. So it actually locked the game up. And when it came back, half the craft was gone. It lost it. I was like, oh, okay. So I actually don't use... I try not to duplicate anything or press Control-Z anytime I have too many crafts loaded. Okay, so what we need to do is flip this around. Hang with me. I got this all sorted out. And now we need to put this on here. So I need to get my shroud. There's always an easy fix to everything. I just need to be able to decouple this. And now we can just put something on the front here to make sure that we are not going to have too much aerodynamic issues. Wrong. Oh my God, I grabbed the 1.5. Son of... Okay. 1.5s go F yourself. I think this should be enough to cover the entire thing, shouldn't it? No, it's not going to be. Alright, we're going to have to use the bigger one then. Yeah, that should be more than enough. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull this all off of here. Give me all of this. Let's get this out of here. It's going to. If it wants to attach now. Alright. It's not going to want to do that, is it? Alright. Wow. It It is very much so against what I did there. Oh, wow. What have I done? All right. Let's just we're gonna do nothing because it won't let me exit out. All right, let's okay. Wow. The game lost its mind. Okay, we're going to try this again. This time we're going to do it the smart way. All right, so what I'm trying to do, I'm going to redirect everything to the cap. So what you see right here, I'm just not seeing as being able to work. So what I'm going to do is take this. Actually, let me load up. I'll show you guys what I'm doing, because this is going to get really confusing otherwise. Let's compact this. Spaceplane hangar, OBX test, load. Alright, so let me show you what I'm doing. I'm going to take this, and instead of having it mounted to there, what we're going to do is go here. We're going to go like this. We're going to remap everything to this. So then we can go here. We can take this off. We can remove this. And now what we're going to do...
I'm now launching Minecraft.
Okay. And we're going to come here.
It took me a long while to build it. And just making sure everything's right.
Attach that there. It's actually not as confusing as it seems, I swear. It's only somewhat confusing. Go here, and then we come here, come here. Go to here, connect that there. So now we can move all this.
Alright, so now I'm going to let's make sure so.
And then go here.
My rudder pedals were off alignment.
Come on, you. Okay, there we go. Alright.
Now I will launch.
Let's take this, move this here. Now we can take this and drop this here. Okay. So now we need to go here. This is very chaotic what I'm doing, but I like the idea, because it gets to hang off like some extended missiles off the side. And I like the thought of that, of how that's going to look. Okay. So let's go here. Let's flip this around so that can decouple. Now we can take our... It doesn't matter which one I use, the 2.5 or the 1.87.
What is that noise?
And egg. That is my dog. She was scratching. And then we're going to take this fairing and we're going to close off this entire thing with our fairing. A shielded docking clamp. Because what I want on this is for it to not have any aerodynamic effects on the craft itself. Because the problem with that is, if we can get around the fact that it actually is affecting the craft itself, then we can connect this up to any craft that we want, and it's no longer going to sway our craft in which way, form, or fashion. That's why I was going with this idea. Alright, so that's completely shielded from any aerodynamic effects. So when we're ready, we can detach it, activate the engines, and send it along its way. Alright, so all we have to do for this now is do a quick No, not a reroute. I don't need a reroute. I don't think I need a reroute. I will need a reroute, because it forces you to do that with everything. So all this goes to here. Okay. So now we can come here, go to this subassembly, And we're going to call this well.
So right now I'm almost in orbit.
Shroud.
Well, I'm currently waiting to get out of the atmosphere.
Alright, so let's go ahead and drag this bad boy on over to here. OBX 2. Alright, so let's go ahead and save, and let's load up our other one. But yeah, the shield, you'll see why I didn't want to use that, why I didn't want to use the shielded one. Because I'm actually going to angle it down so I can put more on there. So this idea here wasn't bad, but it's just not going to work excessively well. So we're going to go ahead, remove that, go to our parts. There's a method behind my madness, I swear. Usually it's just madness. This. And this shouldn't actually affect our craft too much, because I think it's actually just now it's actually going to add to the mass up front, so it's actually not going to hurt us any. Alright, so if we need to, we can adjust that as needed. And let's go to our sub-assemblies, go to our OBX2. Dink. Well, dink indeed. Looks like a flying man. We're gonna rotate this. Easy. Easy peasy. Rotate me. Nah, no worries. We got this. How we looking? No problema. I don't know if it's going to fly away. It's got strong arms. Take my strong arm. Okay. That didn't want to connect. Okay. Wow. Okay. That didn't want to do it. Thank you. A little of lag kicking in there. Popeye. Oh, wow. It just keeps clicking on things. What? Alright, well, it connected that time, so I'm not going to bother with anything else. I've launched crazier things into orbit.
Alright, so now my satellite is deployed. I'm extending the solar panels now. And my ascent stage just disappeared. After a few seconds after I decoupled it.
Alright, well, let's go. We're gonna leave. Oh, no. Bob, you get back out of there. Sorry, Bob. Called the OBX Popeye. Bar. That's Thor, so have I. Doesn't mean they flew well. Yeah, I mean, I will admit, it's not going to fly well, but I think it's going to get to orbit. Maybe. Maybe it will get to orbit. I would have preferred to do it a bit differently, but this was the first thing I thought of, and it sounded absolutely insane, so I wanted to try it. It's a little wobbly. But hey! All right. Not too shabby. Well, mathematics was a weird craft. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a high-speed gravity turn.
So now I'm just going to wait until the KSC is at the right place.
Well, this is not too shabby. Let's just keep our waggle down. That's the most important thing right now. I'm doing a very ginger gravity turn. We're going very easy on this gravity turn. All right. Looking good. Looking good. All right, so let's extend all these. You go there, thank you. Woo! That was a little scary, but it worked. It worked. All right. Woo! Woo! That was indeed a bit terrifying. I was not sure it'd be able to handle that, but it did pretty good. If I wanted to, I could just transfer the fuel to my main stage here and give it a little extra oomph, but I don't think we need very much boost to get to orbit. We're going to have to kick up a little earlier because I did not burn off my periapsis like I was. I did not want to risk it on that periapsis. All right, so 30 out. We're going to punch it in. Actually, I think I might do this a little early, around 40. That thing should not have survived launch. I will have to agree with you. It should not have survived launch. But here we are. Somehow it made it. I'm not gonna frown on that. All right. Nice and gentle. I could dump the fairings, but I'm watching my... I need to watch how... I need to actually push myself out some. Because my next stage isn't going to have enough oomph to it. That's what I was afraid of. I was like, wait, this next stage is a transfer stage. I don't know if it has enough oomph to it. We're going to see. We're going to see if we can make this work somehow. Yep. Well, we just need to make sure. We just need to see how we can make this, finagle this here. Ooh, we are racing our apoapsis height right now. Oh, this is going to be down to the wire. I did that completely wrong. I forgot this stage doesn't have enough power. But I think we're going to make it. There we go. Our apoapsis is getting pushed back out. Woo! We can come back down. We can come back down.
Wow, my game just lagged a whole bunch from just adding those reaction wheels.
That was close, man. That was close, man. We got this. We got this. I've done a few emergency maneuvers in my history. Got it. Woo! Away she flies. All right, so now we just got to push ourselves. Oh, I'm terrible at rockets, so I've done so many terrible launches. I prefer an SSTO any day. It's like an SSTO takes, what, 10 minutes to build? A rocket takes me, like, half an hour. It's ridiculous. Alright, we are in stable orbit. I'm going to clean it up a little bit here. But, yeah, we're good. We're in orbit. We can get rid of this fairing. Oh, wait, hold on. Just in case, we're going to make sure we're in stable orbit first. I just want to make sure I can clean this up. Because I have a feeling like once the fairing hits everything, it's going to blow some stuff up. So I'm just going to push this out a little bit. Just because I want a pretty orbit. Nothing higher than that. I just want a pretty orbit. Because I'm just being particular. Give me a little bit more. Oh, that's pretty. Oh. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. That's a pretty orbit, though. That's a pretty orbit. All right, we're deployed. Oh my god, that was awesome! Ah, it's an invigorating feeling. Even though I have a strut that's connected to nothing, I don't know where that's going to. That's fine though. I'm okay with that. Okay, I'm fine with that. All right, so I have the tilt mod installed, which means, yeah, I'm currently at a tilt. I forgot about that. So we are currently, I tipped my craft straight over, which put me at an angle, which is fine. How will I drive both rockets? I am not flying both rockets at the same time. Are you insane, sir? Are you insane? No, I am flying one. The other one's a backup. All right. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and release one of these and fly it on in. Now, these have limited fuel, limited electrical charge, so I need to be careful about how long I leave this there. Oh, that's a shot right there for you. Oh, yeah. It's time to wreck some stuff. I was going for another word, but I'm not going to use that word.
So, last time I launched, the actual missiles themselves, weren't, like, actually that easily controllable, so I added reaction wheels to them.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that one. Alright, so here's our parry. I'm gonna add a maneuver. Let's bring it down nice and gentle like. Too far. No, that's actually not bad. Just outside of the island. That should work. Let's wreck some stuff. Alright, so let's go to our maneuver node. Bye. Click. One more screenshot. 2 seconds of burn and then a long glide in. And then hopefully we can maneuver it in and hit a building. Maybe. If we're off a little bit, then that's fine. we have just enough time to actually go back and do a little maneuver, but we don't have a lot of TWR. So hopefully this will work. We'll see. We shall see. It's going to be exciting. Oh, man. My heart's already racing.
Yeah. The thing's a lot easier to maneuver with the reaction wheels.
Oh, yeah. That's why I like the one that I use, the probe core I use. Even though it's a pain to build around it, because there's no real good Mark II parts to keep things small.
One of the solar panels accidentally broke.
I don't even have a solar
When I
panel.
deploy the solar panels, and it's still getting its charge from one solar panel.
I just have a ton of batteries. Well, a ton by meaning a two batteries. All right, here we go. Slow it down. I can still see my other craft while we're in orbit. That's good. That's good. Alright, so let's make sure everything's down. Activate our engines. We're ready for our return burn. Go back to here. Make sure I can see everything. 3, 2, 1. Engines are engaged. I see multiple lines doing various things. That's going to be good enough for me, because once we hit the atmosphere, we're going to see various things happening. Alright. I can adjust along the way. Alright, so we're going to have to skim. We're going to have to float on this atmosphere. I don't know if we have the wings for it. We'll see.
Wait, what?
That's a nice sunrise. I like that. That's beautiful. It's like, hey. Doom. Oh, let me relax a bit. Everything we have should sustain our re-entry speeds. Hopefully, just by gliding in, we'll have enough. Because that nose cone I'm using can sustain 2400. So that docking port's probably going to explode. I think it's only 1200. But everything else is about 2400. Everything else that I used on here. You cannot re-enter head straight. I'm going to pancake maneuver. I'm going to pancake and glide. That's my typical technique with SSTOs. Pancake and glide. That's what I used for the A10 as well. And that thing was scary enough. What are we doing? Let's fast forward. Alright. Well, here we go. Keep an eye on our temperatures. Oh man, this is the rod of a god. I am not the god. This is I would like to say it's a rod from God, but those are more just a nice sustained small kinetic weapon. This is sure kinetic, but the fuel would add to the flame and destruction and overall thrill of the impact that we're going to get on the KSC. If we had the explosion mod installed, which I do not, the one that added the additional explosion effects with the more fuel mass that you had, I don't even know if that one still works.
I think that's called Blast Awesomeness.
Well, Blast Awesomeness is the setting. Is that the actual mod name though? Because I know there was a configuration. There's actually in the configuration there's a value for Blast Awesomeness. There was a mod that configured all that for you. Alright, I'm really impatient, so... Alright, so I need to turn that off. We need to go to here, so that way we can an easier pancake than what it's going to give me. I am concerned about those engines, though. Alright. We're just passing over one of the bases over here, actually. And the, Alright, let's slow down. Okay. A little bit much. Alright. That's just right.
There you go. Now I have 207 parts on my craft because I added some batteries for the missiles.
Actually, come up some. I'm gonna lift it up some. I'm taking away from my glide time here. Dramatically taken away from my glide time, but I don't want to speed up just yet. I'll wait till we're around the mountains. I only have one time to hit this burn. This one has a lot more drag than my previous one.
For some reason I can't switch off of Kerbal Space Program, so I need to actually keep the Alt-Tab menu open. Oh, okay, there you go. Now it loaded.
It actually wouldn't be bad if that was actually destroyed. It would have been a bit better, it seems. Unfortunately, that is definitely affecting our craft drag. But we have plenty of burn time. We have 47 seconds of burn time, which at these speeds, as high as we are, I think will be more than enough. So what I'll do is once we get around the mountain area in a safe location, where I see the temperatures actually dropping down, we'll do another burn, which is going to keep us just high enough to do this. Like right about now. I think we're good. I do have my re-entry effects down because I did not like those. Alright. Burn one. Oh, that's working so well. Oh my god, that is beautiful. It got it just enough so we're just skimming along. We need to redirect ourselves. I don't have anything to aim this thing properly with until I get near the mountains. Then I can actually see where I need to go. Alright, there's our mountains. We need to actually change direction without being overly aggressive. Luckily, at these speeds, it's not going to affect us too badly. It's just going to be hard to change direction as we have to keep this in the blue, which we're not doing at the moment. Let's do this. Use a little power skid. To redirect ourselves. Tis working, tis working. Yeah, we are gliding on the atmosphere right now. Just a little glide. Only have enough for a little bit more of a burn. So we're going to have to be really careful with this next one. but we're right on point. All right, here we come.
All right, there's a clean orbit.
All right. Oh, we're gonna be so close. All right, let's do another burn here, and I'll keep the last 10 seconds for my emergencies. Oh, this thing is beautiful. This would be like the worst type of weapon to see coming in, because it's just coming in, gliding on the atmosphere, and then that is wonderful. All right, so we overshot. Not a big deal, because once we start coming back down, it's going to be right on point. So we're going to dive it down. Oh, yeah. With 1.5, can you use 131? It depends on what mod it is. Yeah, the rapiers would be great for gliding in later. Oh, wow. All right, here we go. We're going to come in, we're going to dive in, and we're going to glide straight into it, hopefully. Dude, this is wonderful. I didn't think this would actually work out so well. BD Armory and BD Army Continued. You can actually use those with 151. You just have to get the right version. But I know some people don't like the new changes. Some people prefer the old version. Alright, just making sure. Yeah, Jolly is all about that. Jolly knows all about those ones.
Alright, so I just launched a missile thing toward the Kerbal Space Center.
I am en route right now. Just lining up my final shot. Alright, here we go. My heart may be racing a bit right now. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. Everyone else is like, hey,
Okay, so now
I went ahead and here's my reusable this, and I'm like, here's my non-reusable rocket that's coming to
attach
blow
the, whatever that's called, unit.
All right, here we go. 10 seconds in. Oh my god. Oh my god. Beautiful. I could have gotten higher speeds. I had a lot of drag on that one. But that last boost that I wanted to save, that's exactly what it was for. It was to regain my speed and for any further emergency maneuvers. And we have a confirmed kill on the VAB. Is this all for a challenge on the thread? No, I didn't know there's a challenge on the thread. I was just doing it just for the heck of it. Oh, thanks, Blackbird. That was awesome. That was a good feeling. That was good feeling. I didn't expect the craft itself to work, but I knew that I should be able to come in from there. So, oh man. All right. An orbital. All right, let's go back to the tracking center. Oh. Oh, let's launch another one. Let's take down something else. Let's take down something else. Oh my god, that's hella fun.
I'm definitely gonna miss the KSC here.
Overshot?
No, undershot.
Oh. Do you have any fuel left?
Well, it's not really a fueled thing, it's a kinetic.
Oh, okay, got you. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do another redesign.
I could design one with a rapier. I find the rapiers, they would be way easy. I do have a second one there. After this nonsense.
I need to replace those decouplers with separators. Move the battery to the actual kinetic missile.
Alright, so we're going to come around here. Same thing. We're going to come here, add maneuver. And come this. I don't even know why I do this.
Just turn the decouplers
it's
around.
A good estimation, but I don't really use it. Alright. Aim a maneuver. The big challenge with a rapier-based vehicle will be keeping it cool enough to hit the target at max speed. That's actually really easy if you use the pre-cooler. I don't really have any trouble with it.
So my game lags for an entire 8 seconds when just adding a few parts.
Okay, okay. Oh, it must have resynchronized my craft next to me. That's actually pretty cool. It didn't. Usually they disappear for a lot longer before, so that's actually way better than it was. That's actually quite viable now. All right. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. 4, 3, 2.
So, rearranging that took 17 seconds of lagging.
Good lord. I don't think I had that much trouble. 20 seconds. Can we use radiators? I mean, radiators, yeah, you can. I don't see why you can't use radiators. I didn't really set any limitations for this one. It was just like blow things up.
Like, why do I have to wait such a long time when adding parts?
That's a good question. I'm not having any trouble with it like that.
Like, maybe, I don't even know how long ago, but I actually placed something on there in my game. Oh wait, my game, well, it actually is still frozen. I can still move the mouse.
If you're not burning off your nose cones, you're not burning your rapier hard enough. It depends which nose cone you use. If you use the aerodynamic nose cone, then it has a higher skin temp than what the actual nose cone does. The actual aerodynamic nose cones have a lower, I think they are actually at 2,000 or 1,200. But the nose cone that I use, this one right here, the aerodynamic nose cone, this one is 2,400. Typically, it will survive. Typically. Usually, normally. My pancake maneuvers. We're going to come in gliding on the atmosphere. Oh, yeah. So right now, because our angle, we're way off. We're gonna have to do a corrective burn again, which I should have done when I was deorbiting. I could post it as a challenge. I think they've done this one before. Does anyone remember if they've done this before? I could have sworn they did. Gently. That's not gently. That's not gently. That's not gently. Don't do things like that. Fast forward. Because basically, all you're really doing is just deorbiting, and most people just gently land their craft back. But what fun is that? I think one of the guys was saying he was going to take a Saturn. What was it? Oh God, what's his name? I can't remember his name right now. Was talking about just flying a Saturn 5. Right into it. It's like, dude, that's a Saturn 5. That's totally cheating. All right. So this time, I think what I'll do is do this early, so that we won't have to burn so much. Let's go here. Let's do this. Let's go this, do like this, and gently nose ourselves over.
What? My game just randomly lagged.
Ooh, gently, gently, you crazy son of a gun. Alright. Almost there. We need to go over a lot. A lot. We're over here doing Mach 5 maneuvers.
It takes a really long time to actually go from the VAB to out in the world.
Oh yeah.
And I'm still waiting.
Alright.
I'm still waiting.
Kill
Why is it
that.
taking such a long time? It used to be only like a few seconds.
I
there
could
you
not
go.
tell you. Yeah, 'cause the maneuver, oh man. This thing is, I'm trying to come in at a better speed this time around.
Why am I adjusting the field of view when I try to zoom out?
I have no clue.
No.
Alright, so that's good, that's good, that's good. We're looking good. Looking good. What are my thoughts on people who pirate KSP? Wait for a sale, or, you know, I know, speaking from my past, I can honestly say there was a time where I could not afford games, when it just wouldn't happen. And those days, I may have gone down that road a few times, but I think when I started going through all the coding classes and such, I learned how much hard work was going into it, and that's what actually made me stop, because it was just, you know, I realized these guys are really putting a lot of their life on the line for a game that may or may not go anywhere. There's been a lot of games out there that you're like, I put my whole life behind this, watch it work, and then it just flops. And now all of a sudden that guy's got to figure out what he's going to do with his life. I think that changed my entire mind on pirating games. So I changed, and I just don't do it anymore. But so like any game that I historically did pirate, I actually went back and purchased, just because at the time I'm able to do it now. So I did go back and do it the right way, but I keep that in mind. So what do I think about the people? I mean, I'd be talking about myself. I used to, not for KSP, I bought that straight up. But, I mean, there's always something that's going to affect someone in some fashion. Unless you're just pirating it and you have the money, you just don't want to buy it, then you're just kind of taking. But in reality, it's best not to hurt the people who you're trying to support. That's the way I look at it. So that's just my 2 cents. I mean, you'll never know. There are times where I just want to go back and just say, you know, purchase. I used to purchase several copies. I've bought Kerbal Space Program about 5 or 6 times. So I honestly I purchased it for people that couldn't get it themselves. So it was just my thing. But I mean, that's just my take on it. That's just how I operate. There's a lot of people that they're not in a spot where they can do that right now. I respect that. I've been there before. I don't forget where I came from. All right, we're going to do a last-minute dive down. So yeah, don't think anything. I mean, you think everything I say. I just have that's how I live. You know, once I was able to do things and able to live without having to scrape pennies together, or it was kind of rough before. It was really rough. I didn't know what I wanted to do for school. I honestly was just kind of, I don't want to do that either. I don't want to do that either. That's how it was for me. And so when I finally decided, yeah, I guess I'll just do computers.
There's some sort of crazy orbit going on with somebody's craft.
There is something
I think
going
that's
on.
you, Joshua.
It shouldn't be me.
Yeah, it's definitely you.
I'm currently about to come down as fast as I can right now. Come on. Come on. Follow me down. Follow me down. There you go. There you go. Yeah, right now is definitely a good time for people to go legit because it's on sale. I mean, there's usually a sale that's going on. If you can catch it on sale, catch it on sale. You know, save a little money, throw it to the side. Usually when it goes on sale, you can catch it for $15. Throw a little money to the side for a few times. You know, $5 a month. By the time the winter sales or spring sales pop on, you'll be able to do it. Do I use BD Armory? I've gone to orbit and I've gone to the moon using BD Armory. Using the bullets. It's great. I used the GAU-8 to do it. I think I used like 6 of them. So I do like.
There's
BD
an
Armory.
asteroid, unknown object, size class C, in orbit, almost exactly opposite of me.
Everything's really popping. There we go. Okay, had to load
It's
everything.
literally orbiting around Kerbin. Oh wait, what? It's flickering and teleporting all over the place. Why is there an asteroid teleporting around the solar system?
No! No!
I just barely missed it.
Oh my god! That would be an expensive miss. That kind of sucks. Oh, that was great though. No shame in that. No shame in that. A lot of shame in that. I did take down the VAB. I guess I just have a natural aversion to hitting the spaceplane hangar. Oh my god. That was wonderful though.
So now I'm gonna deorbit to...
Alright, so your task is to take out the spaceplane hangar.
I just heard something explode.
Oh my god. That was hilarious. Alright, so we had one of 2 targets.
One of my elevons just exploded due to overheating.
Ooh.
I don't know how that happened. And for some reason, that happened while I was in orbit.
What?
Yes, for real. That actually happened.
That is weird.
In orbit.
That is mega weird. I don't know how you overheated. Oh, so let me show you guys this little toy here. That was an epic fail. I don't think there was a better fail than that right there. Oh my god. Just inches. And boom. Oh. Oh my god. That was sad.
I was, for some reason, raising my apoapsis.
This is Spark. Spark is very delicately balanced. Alright, Blackbird, thanks for stopping by. I actually have a craft that uses this one. Let me This is actually the last besides that last one I just built. The previous last.
Why is my game frozen? Oh, there you go. Now it unfroze.
So let's go to here. Date. Falcor. Saves. Let's drop this back in Luna. I actually have quite a few stock aircraft. I feel weird having a stock aircraft because I normally don't build a lot of stock aircraft. Did I grab... I didn't want you, Falcor. I wanted... Did I want Falcor? No,
right.
I wanted
Yeah,
Hyperion.
so my craft has lots and lots of projectiles.
Yeah.
So I have plenty of attempts.
Gotcha. Alright, so this is the one that uses Spark.
And I'm just going to decouple the orbital maneuvering module.
But yeah, this is crazy, man. This one took me a while to get right, to be honest. And it's really meant for smaller targets than the VAB. But it does work on the VAB. But this is the one I was going to take from orbit, but I don't think it has enough punch to actually work well. And since
the missile has a battery on it, I have plenty of electric charge.
Yeah, come on.
Actually steer it.
This is actually a random aircraft that I built, and I was just kind of playing around, and it actually ended up being one of my better flying slow aircraft. That was like a funny story behind this one. It was completely random. Oh, and it completely just hit a bump there randomly. So now it's going to be one of them's going to be slightly off balance. Alright, we'll just swing around and target something real quick. I thought I saw you go. I was like, wait, is that him coming in? No, I don't see anyone. Oh, you're currently warping.
I'm just waiting for this thing to actually get to the KSC. Like, I lowered my periapsis to 10 kilometers when I detached, and I'm definitely going to undershoot.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely having a firing issue today. I am.
Like, something on my craft is overheating right now. It's either the battery or the probe core. I don't know which.
This aircraft is ridiculously maneuverable. I didn't even intend to make it that way.
And I can see the heat gauge.
Alright, so let's go ahead and make our next weapon. I'm having so much fun with this thing. Oh no! That was a risky maneuver right there. I don't know why I thought I had that. That wing's too wide. But it survived somehow. I was getting risky. Okay. Alright, back to the hangar. Let's build our next toy. Parts are still exploding, I heard. That was delightful. I like it. Alright, next weapon. Alright, so let's make do I have enough time? I have 30 minutes. I can make the weapon, but I don't know if I have enough time to fly it in. I have enough time to make the weapon and do a test launch of it.
I'm gonna have to, I'm definitely gonna have to redesign the control surface thing.
Touch me in a way. If Loretta would have touched Cleveland in such a way, he'd say, "Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice." We need some thermals. Okay, so what we need here is 4 of these. Well, we'll start with 1. We'll start with 1. I don't think anything attaches to that. So we're going to have to start here. And then go like this.
Or maybe we can start over here. Or over here.
So yeah, there's no collider on the front there.
Why when I add any parts, it's just way too laggy when I do that.
Alright, we're gonna switch this up so I can build 1.
Because it's Kerbal, you add one more part, the game
The game crashes. One more part.
Like when you load in City Mover.
Oh god, yeah, City Mover, and then the whole server comes down. You know what? No. We already have weapons that work. If we can make a weapon that has weapons to launch weapons. My brain just slightly imploded when I said that. I am sorry for that long pause. Oh my god. Oh, everything just was like, oh, idea. We're gonna enhance this idea. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna see what the smallest one is. Weaponception. So we need a small weapon. Which one do I have that can be mounted? That's rear mount, a rear mount rocket. I don't think I have a rear mount. Is Hellfang? Nope, Hellfang is not. Hellfang's fast though. Buster's ridiculous. You're also ridiculous. OBX is the one who's this. Strike, SSR is freezing my game. Alright, we're just gonna move. We're gonna move Spark over because I don't feel like resaving it. So let's go to our sub-assemblies here. Default, sub-assemblies, Spark, and we'll make Spark a rear connect. It's nice to have so many saves I can just hobble things together from. Pizza is in the oven. Time to do the Stepford thing. Enjoy, man. Tell her I said hi. I meant the pizza, you guys. I meant him to enjoy the pizza. No one take that the wrong way. Okay. This wants to do dumb things. Okay. So this one won't work. That's ugly. Alright, no problem. We don't really need anything on here. We're just going to make a weapon to fire weapons. So let's start completely over with that. Just do this. Pizza's in a euphemism. I don't think he's gonna put anything in the oven like that. What was that noise, Scarlet? Was that an acorn? We have acorns attacking the house. As long as we're talking about pizza. As long as we're talking about pizza. No. All right. How are we going to make this mount to here? This. That was indeed an acorn. Because my shed in the backyard actually has an aluminum top. And the problem is, acorns, when they hit that thing, it sounds like a gun's going off, I swear. It's like, bang! It's like, hey, hey, hey! What the heck? A flying pizza. Well, closest you'll get is a UFO. A flying pizza. Now you're making me hungry. Why would you do such things to me? And takes his pepperoni. Yeah, the flying saucer. Oh yeah, flying saucer. I didn't know that they had put that on JewelTube. I was like, oh, sweet. Do I still have it? Yeah. Yeah, I still have it. I actually loaded them both onto Steam. I was trying to use Kerbal X's mod, but my game froze.
So is there any way to change the orientation of your craft without, like, changing the orientation of the control point? Like, I'm talking about changing the orientation of the control point without changing the orientation of the part that it's attached to.
Oh, of the connected part? I'm not fully sure what you're talking about. You're talking about changing the orientation of a part without changing the orientation of the source part, of the root part.
No, I'm talking about changing the orientation of the control point. Like, the actual point of where the game thinks you're controlling the craft from. Like, for example, if, like, my probe core is rotated sideways, when my craft is upright.
Oh.
Is there any way that I could...
You would have to have something. You would have to have something that's able to... something that's able to be controlled from there.
Because if I had the probe core the right way, it wouldn't be very... The actual projectile wouldn't be very aerodynamically stable.
Yeah.
And the best configuration I can find is a V-tail. As far as I can do. Like, the T-tail, I think, would definitely work, which is what I had. And, yeah, that would definitely work. But I wouldn't be able to control the roll, so a V-tail would be pretty good. Yeah, with a T-tail, yawing would induce roll.
Well, you can always put your tails on separately. That's a pain in the butt, though.
I'm doing a V-tail for each of my projectiles, and...
Alright, I don't like this shroud. We can get rid of that. Thank you. Oh.
And with the whole control rotated sideways, the V-tail would be rotated sideways, so when I pitch, it would induce roll.
We're gonna put that back because that was really.
And then when I yaw,
ugly.
it would be correct.
All right, we'll do that. And
now that I think of it, yawing would also induce a little bit of roll. I think it'll be fine. Yeah. I'm gonna launch it with that.
It's one of the few things good about these standing legs here.
Alright, so I've clicked launch like a few seconds ago.
Be patient.
And for some reason, I'm still in the VAB.
Because you have to understand
the game is
also,
frozen.
because you're also sending over a ton of data back over to the server, which then has to process everything, and it's doing its thing. So it's dependent on your network speeds, dependent on a lot of things.
And the game music just stopped.
Yep.
Oh, wait, now I'm on the loading screen.
All right, let's take a vote. Who still listens to the game music? I honestly don't.
What? My taskbar is flashing.
Oh, did it crash? That's what it sounds like.
I don't know. It stopped flashing. The taskbar isn't there anymore.
All right, Crumb. I will catch you later.
Program.
Ginormous steel darts. Yes.
That's pretty much what I'm making with my craft.
Yeah, I have not listened to game music in a long time. I stopped listening to it because I am literally right now almost at 6,000 hours in the game. And I'm not listening to it anymore. I can't do it anymore. It's I've heard it too much. So, yeah, I can't. I'm honestly just like not listening to it because it's just like listening to the same music you've listened to for way too long, and it's not pleasant anymore. I still enjoy it on occasions, but for the most part I'm like, oh my god, make it stop. I don't know. It's been too many hours of the same music. That's like World of Warcraft. I mean, when I was playing World of Warcraft, a lot of World of Warcraft, I turned off the music. I could not listen to it anymore. That's probably the only game I've played more than Kerbal Space Program. Is World of Warcraft.
And by the way, I'm still waiting for it to load.
Dude, did your game crash? Do you see a second Kerbal Space Program icon?
I only see one Kerbal Space Program open.
Yes. I have spent almost 6,000 hours in Kerbal Space Program. Ta-da! Yes, I know. It is pretty sad.
Wait, what's going on here? It says I've been disconnected, and my screen is completely black. Well, at least on the actual flight side of things. On the map, it's fine. Oh wait, now I'm back.
All right, that looks good.
But I can't get back on the server because from the
Ark. Oh, Ark. I've played Ark a bit. I got eaten by cannibals, and that was pretty much. I punched some dinosaurs in the butt. I felt pretty good about that. And then afterwards, I just got kind of bored because none of my friends wanted to play.
You know what an option should be for Luna multiplayer, which is like if you ever get kicked out of the server on accident, you should there should be a feature where you can reconnect to a server while you're on the Luna multiplayer save. So you can actually like click the LMP icon and bring up a list of servers. Not have to go all the way back to the main menu.
Bad day.
And you know, I clicked the Space Center button and I'm still waiting. What's going on? I just want to get back on the server and start playing again.
Connect that to there. I am not sure. What's up, DMKF? I would if it's got you locked up like that.
Well, I just clicked a bunch to close Kerbal Space Program.
Yeah, I'm about to say you can always Alt F4 it to close it out. Yeah, I think it was I wonder if it had something to do with that. I'm gonna have to see what's that asteroid doing. GTA Online, I played that one as well. I used to actually stay up so late. I think the game I played the third most is...
So I double-clicked on the icon for Kerbal Space Program on the desktop.
Oh, you gotta let that sit for a little bit.
And it says, preparing to launch Kerbal Space Program, and it's not... Oh wait, now it's actually launching.
So now we need to actually fit this to something. Oh, I was in the right place. Now, you guys were saying use a rapier, some rapier engines to actually do this part. I think we can make that happen. And we'll do some testing, and we'll see how well this bird works. I think this is the right part. Rust. And then you took an arrow to the knee. My friends, a lot of my friends were into Arma, and I never did do Arma. I think the next game I'm going to play is going to be Fallout 76, but I'm actually not being very impressed with what I'm seeing from it so far, which makes me really hesitant to jump into the beta. I don't have this organized by size, so it makes me very wary. I'm like, I want to play a really good Fallout game, but I am not sure that that is going to be what I'm hoping for. Yeah, Skyrim. You're 29. Oh my god. I have not seen the New Vegas mod. I haven't played New Vegas in a while, to be completely honest. I really don't like the fact that these things are still... you know, that's what I kind of really miss is the fuel switch. I really kind of want that back. I should probably install that back. Grandpa part.
Grandpa part.
We're gonna grampy it. Grandparent part. I call it the grampies. Yeah. Fallout New the Fall. I heard there was a new Vegas mod, but I was not a. I played all of New Vegas, but I wasn't a big fan of New Vegas.
I forgot to change the upper level of projectiles to V-tails. There's still T-tails on the top.
Okay. But there, I mean, with I heard about the New California. I've been looking at Fallout 4 mods, actually, more than New Vegas. New Vegas was cool. Just wasn't my cup of tea, I suppose I should say. There you are. Alright, so we need to swing this down one more. Get carded for a game, but not beer. Hey. If they're not going to card me for a beer, I will take that. And I will feel good.
Oh, wow, that was actually a lot quicker to attach.
What we didn't do here is actually put on a gosh darn control point. Here you go. Oh no! It's one of the funky sized ones. I hate that so much. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. There's just not enough 1.5 parts. It's really kind of annoying. Wait, I did add one on. What am I talking about? That was like one of the first things I did. Oh my god, someone smack me. Don't smack me. Don't smack me. I'm losing my mind.
Billy, what are you building?
Are you sure you want to know? Many ask the question, but are you sure you want to know? See, oh my god, I hate this so much. Why are these parts so... Why are they not enough 1.5
You
parts?
look like so confused when trying to build the base for a booster.
Well, it's because I use the 1.5 part, and the 1.5 parts always throw me awry, because I'm like, alright, now I need to adjust for this, because they don't have anything that really works really well with them. They're just there. And that's like the most annoying part for me. He's building. Okay, it wants me to hide that comment, but I will show it. I will show that because OMG, LOL.
The interstellar dildo. It even has its tiny.
Oh my god. You know what? That made me laugh way more than it should have. Oh my god. And then Space Pinris. You almost got me with that one. Oh, super lag. Super lag. This server's been running for a while, so I kind of expected that. I should have restarted it, but I wanted to see how well it was. I want to see how well it was doing.
So I'm in the dark right now in Kerbal Space Program.
Yeah, I see it's lagging. It's removing debris. Remove some parts. Dude, what are you doing, server? Hey, buddy. You feeling okay? Okay, it's fine. Yes, yes, I can tell. What I don't like is how this one actually has... This only has, you know, minor electrical charge. Whereas this other one lags out my whole computer. Wooey. Okay. Yeah, and this one has 400. This one only has 200. Why is it so laggy suddenly? But, I mean, the size difference is really not that great, which confuses me. Which, I mean, it's still not bad, because I can use this to mount in here. Because with the Rapier engines, you have to add batteries, because, hey, the Rapiers don't have a generator. Now I'm getting the super lag. What did you do? Oh, my Steam wallet? Oh god. I don't keep anything in my Steam wallet on purpose because it is one of those things that if there's anything in there, I'm going to use it. Alright. Let's grab this. I know we have enough battery charge, but I'm going to put this on here anyway. Never have enough electrical charge. Alright, so one, our TWR is way too low. We don't need 18 minutes of burn time. I can drop one of these tanks. We're just going to do a quick test and see how well this thing goes. Since I have about 4 minutes of lifetime. Oh my god, it's a good stretch. And then I actually have to do a bunch of projects at the house. A lot of projects. Alright, let's shank this off of here. Put this here. Yeah, it's really laggy all of a sudden. Something's going on with the thing. Alright, well this is great. There we go. Alright, that's a bit better. So, with that being said, true story, I picked up KP when it was 40% off. Yeah, hey, when I first got KSP, it was actually pretty cheap. I mean, it was just like some side money. I was just like, hey, sweet. And so I was like, when I grabbed that, it was definitely, I can honestly say that was one of the best purchases. It kept me overly entertained for this long. I don't want to use that thing. So yeah, I can't complain. But yeah, Fallout right now, it's so expensive. Star Citizen has not won me over yet. I have looked at Star Citizen a few times, and they have not exactly
There's
made me.
an asteroid in orbit.
They haven't made me.
Orbital bombarder.
Yeah, Star Citizen just has not wowed me. It's like it's taking so long. It's like, hey, it's just like Dual Universe. I like Dual Universe, but they're losing my attention because it's taking so long. It's like, you know, if I want to get into the game, I want to get into it. And once it takes longer than like a year for me to get into the game, I lose it. I'm just not that interested anymore. A PS4, GTA 5. I've already beat GTA 5. I will say, play it. It is fantastic. Dwarf Fortress. Hey, Dwarf Fortress. Yeah, Dual Universe is... I like survival games. Survival crafting games. So I'll usually tend to go to those. But it is definitely taking a while. Okay, there we go. It's actually locking up a lot less all of a sudden. Alright, I'll take that. I spoke too soon. Graphic engine from zero. Yeah. I will say that, I mean, Elite, I think Elite Dangerous, they use their own engine. I think Star Citizen, they're using Amazon's engine, if I remember properly.
The Interstellar Dildo now has wings.
Oh.
And its own base.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, Elite Dangerous is definitely worth it. I've grabbed Elite Dangerous. I've had it for a while. I just haven't played it for a while, and now I am completely lost in the game going, what the heck do I do? I'm still in my transport. I still have my T6. What do I do from here? Where do I go? Okay, I'm lost. And I slap on my Oculus. I have the DK2 still. I have not wanted to dish out money for the real thing. So, yeah, I'm still kind of in that zone.
Is it me or is that flaring kind of look like slightly off? it's a little mix match there. You got some parts hanging.
I don't think it is. I think there is something hanging out there, but I think it's just the RGU.
Why is it taking so long to build a rocket?
It's hanging up for some reason. Not sure what's causing that. Yeah. I'm like, you know what? I think it's trying to tell me that, you know, I mean, I'm right at the end of the stream, so it's like, it's okay. I really just want to see it fly at this point. You see it's flashing and everything? Yeah, it's having some trouble. It's having a lot of trouble. Don't know what's causing it.
This is an ICBM with wings, practically.
Basically, yeah. Yeah. Notepad++ is a godsend. Yes, you are correct. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's causing that. It was running fine earlier, and now all of a sudden it's hanging up.
I prefer Atom over.
Oh, it did not kiss. All right. This thing is driving
I'm
me
gonna need to move the reaction wheel over to the
crazy.
to the projectile itself.
Oh my god. All right. So once I have enough patience to do a test launch with this thing. I still want to do my test launch. Dang it. Yeah, the Vive is better, but it is indeed too expensive. I'm not interested in it. I am not a rich person. All right. So let's do some. Oh, we're not even gonna worry about wheels. Tell you the truth, we're not even gonna worry about wheels. We're just gonna take this whole bloody thing, and we're gonna rotate it. And we're gonna hope it doesn't just smash into the ground. It's probably gonna smash into the ground. And we're gonna call this one. What are we gonna call this one? Bob?
No one else is on the server besides me and
Yeah, the server's actually been running for a while. I have not restarted it because I'm doing a how long can it run stress test. So the infamous question of have you tried turning it on and off again has not been answered. Interstellar. It looks more like an interstellar butt plug, but I'm not saying that. I have a bad feeling like once it hits the ground.
What? My launch plans just disappeared like a few seconds after liftoff.
Yeah, you caught it during the right cycle.
Wait, now I see the target icon for the launch clamps that aren't even there.
Alright, we're gonna switch up to here. I have my reasons behind this. Because if you launch this craft from the runway, it's gonna blow up the engines. Because anything that goes on the runway gets dropped several inches. Anything that's from the launch pad does not. So the runway is definitely not the best. Can it run with an i5 8600 16 gigabytes? Yeah, sure it can. That's actually a pretty good settings you have there. Pretty good specs. That's about what I'm running actually, to be true. The only trouble you run into with this game right now is adding in additional mods. If the game stock is fine, it can handle almost everything you throw at it. But Kerbal Space Program modded out like crazy, yeah, it has some trouble. I can fly! I can fly! Oh, Elite Dangerous? Oh yeah, with your settings, yeah, you can run it easy. Elite Dangerous doesn't take too much. Now, if you're going to VR with Elite Dangerous, then yeah, your rig is actually going to be fine. Whoa! Whoa!
What? Whoa.
Whoa!
What do you mean?
Whoa! Okay, we got this. Woo! That was a little scary. Oh God! Oh God! Oh my God! I must have something set really wrong. This thing's flying like absolute bunk. Oh crap, we're almost out of fuel. That's why everything's... I forgot to put intakes! There are no intakes! What have I done? Alright, here we go. Gonna have to gently, 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 gently. Do all the stuff and things. Oh. I missed everything. Holy crap. Wow. Holy, okay, I need to, I should have added, intakes. I should have added intakes. I forgot intakes. Yes. Visual Studio Professional. Whoa. Why are you going to spend 100 of it away? What are you doing? What are you doing? 159 visit. What? Oh, there's a free version of Visual Studio. What are you doing? Totally forgot intakes. You know what else I'm going to do just for shits and giggles? I said a bad word. Who are you growling at, Scarlet? You hear someone you don't like. Alright, so that stayed exactly where I wanted it to stay. Good. Alright, so we are going to add some additional maneuverability to this and a little extra liftoff power. And we're going to also add on a ton of intakes. So let's get that rocking here. Chosen the dark path of the intake. Programming is amazing and fun. I enjoy programming. It's not my primary task in what I do, but it is something I do daily, because programming helps you be additionally lazy in what you do. There we go. That'll work. And I think that is, yeah. And that is my fiance. There we go. Okay, so let's try one more good target practice here, and let's see what we get from this. I think this is I think it's angled just perfectly for those intakes. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. This time we shouldn't have any trouble. We're gonna launch. We're gonna fire off our warheads. Who watches Jolly? I watch him from so far with my telescope. No, he's got a good channel. I like watching him. I whenever he's able, he's down for right now, but he'll be back. There's usually there's a few. Let's boom this. I usually watch a lot of creepy stuff when I'm not doing KSP stuff. But yeah, I am. You are a moderator. Yeah, I mean, if you're watching this channel here, I definitely say go and check out Jolly's channel as well. He's got some fantastic ideas. I like his he's got some his weapons of war are definitely the most lethal.
So I can actually successfully steer this thing and glide it all that. So I actually use D to pitch up, Q to roll left, and E to roll right. That's quite an unusual control scheme, but that's just the way the orientation of the
Let's get this down some so we're not
control
going
point works to
straight
be.
up.
First thing I did was undershoot.
There we go. Woo! That was risky.
Alright, so now that's actually quite successful. So I can...
Alright. Coming back around.
So I can go back to my...
Oh! It is very front heavy. Okay. Well, I think this one's going to take a lot more work. Definitely think this one's going to take more work. This one is definitely front heavy, and it's not showing it as. And I think it's because where I'm lying. You know what? As a test, we're going to take it over and launch it from the spaceplane hangar. All right. So let's go back over to here. And let's flip this all back down. And let's throw some big wheels on it. And we're going to see how well this works. I want to see if it's just the wonky physics throwing us off or what's going on here. So, because you see right here, it's actually not bad. Let's actually move this slightly back. Let's see what happens. Nope, it's not doing wonky detection. Alright, well, okay, I'll take your word for it, game. Alright, let's do this last launch test and let's see what happens. Let's lower all this down. North Africa. Hey, you're from France. Nice. Nice. Half Korean, half Filipino. Filipino. Wait, do you speak in Tagalog? I speak very little Tagalog. Out of habit, we're going to put that. Kumusta? Mabuti naman. Kumusta po kayo? Oh, Anna, that's not lame. I'm over here in Virginia. It's not lame at all. Alright, let's see how this works.
I overshot the KSC again with that. I forgot my mic was up.
Is it? Oh, nah. No, not West Virginia. That would be only if I was in Fallout 76. Is it gonna load? There we go. All right, let's see how this works. It will work by bouncing a lot, which is part of the problem with the current wheels. The auto adjust is struggling to auto adjust. Uh-oh. We didn't need those anyway. Bah! Bah, I say. Well, we kind of need our wings now because we just lost some thrust. That's probably not good. Can we, Alright, let's do this really quickly. Let's do this really quickly. Really quickly. Kill thrust, toggle, full thrust. That's why you always map these bloody things. Alright. Here we go. Gentle. 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 We'll use that to counter it. And lower this. All right. Here we go.
Alright, so now I'm...
Hey, we got control back. Maybe we just needed to blow up those two engines before. Alright, here we go. Maybe. Maybe here we go. Stay on target. Stay on target. I'll take it. That was gentle. Ish. Clean up. Oh, what's this? Someone needs to tell my fairings that they're not in space.
I undershot again.
Fairings. Fairings. So I guess fairings are like don't have any drag to them. As the fairing gently flies in the air like a leaf in the breeze, so must we carry on to the next day. know, DMK, if this only happens when you mention the physics breaking, I just swear I wasn't trying to this time. Why don't you just make everything out of the fairing material? If it's gonna fly on its own, why don't you just make everything out of this? This is fantastic. There you go. That's our next thing. We're just gonna go with the normal, with just the fairing material, and that's gonna do its own thing. That's beautiful. Oh, well, that is very curious. A flock of fairies that's the flock of doves that are flying off. I am very confused right now. I can't switch over to it because it's not existing, so it's just literally there for some reason, and it's not. You see, normally the fairings go away. Let's you know what? Let's go to the Space Center. I want to see what happens when we fire off a bunch of fairings at the same time. Albert Einstein is rolling in his grave. I also want to see what happens when we hit all these fairings at the same time. So we're going to take a fairing, we're going to build the fairing, and then we're going to make a tree of fairings and set them all off. And see what happens. I guess the parts technically aren't marked as trash because they don't technically exist anymore? Maybe? Is that... I wonder if that's what's doing it. That kind of hurts my head a little bit. I'm not sure. But that's what we're going to find out real quick. Let's go ahead and fix that. And let's jump on in. Oh, fairing tree, will you crash my server? Please don't destroy my little Dell, or I will put you in a shell. That's the word I was going for. Was totally gonna remember that was shell. Yes, I was totally gonna. All right. Well, if the game, I don't think it's going to. I don't know if I want to fight this lag anymore. Oh, there we go. But God, I want to try this so badly. So we're gonna try this real quick. I've totally got to see this work. So we're gonna put this here. Good. All right, so let's get some more of these. And let's get some of these. Stream demonetized. Oh, his secret plan all along worked. All right, so we're not going to go extremely crazy with all these. We're just going to go slightly crazy with all these. And by slightly, I mean we're going to go extremely crazy with all these. So let's get this. We used the 185s that time, I believe it was. So let's do that.
Alright, I'm actually so far on a correct course towards the Kerbal Space Center.
So we're gonna take all this away. We're just gonna do one. Oh yeah, I was totally serious about doing that. I was totally serious about doing that.
Okay, so what's the most fragile building in the KSC?
If you're coming in from orbit, it's really easy to take down the VAB.
Well, it's not about speed. Well, it's more, say, about the weight for destroying buildings in Kerbal Space Program.
Oh, speed is definitely essential. You can have the
Like, I only have a craft that weighs... My craft only weighs 0.58 tons. That's about half a ton.
Oh yeah, that's plenty. I've taken
To
it down
destroy
with
the VAB at
Oh, yeah.
190... At around 190 meters per second?
Oh yeah, I've taken it down with a lot less.
With half a ton?
Yeah, dude, you can take the VAB. Actually, does not take very much. It depends how fast you're going.
All right. So
Oh
I'm
my
aiming.
god! I'm not saying I'm super excited about this, but you could probably see it in my eyes. I have a slight thrill about doing
There
this.
we
right
go. I'm about to
Just
crash into the VAB.
Do I hear a boom?
And that did absolutely nothing to the VAB.
What?
It's still standing.
What? I've taken it out with Spark. Spark is tiny.
And how much does it weigh?
Spark is... I will have to tell you in a few seconds. But first things first, we have
the
to...
probe core survived and it's like rolling around. It's rolling around like a coin on a table.
The first thing we need to do...
But much slower than a normal coin because it's a lot bigger.
Oh, my game does not like me doing that. But game,
So how much
I'm
does
sorry.
Spark weigh?
I'll tell you in a few.
So I've really seen in videos and stuff, and I think with my own playthroughs as well, that destroying buildings isn't about speed, but rather weight.
If you go too fast, there you go. It depends on momentum. Because, I mean, for mine, Spark is really small, but Spark can actually smash the VAB like it's nothing. It's actually no challenge. It crashes the VAB. But that's when I do a normal... If I launch it from, like, Vapirion, it will take down the VAB. Now, if I go too slow, yeah, it's not going to do
How fast does it crash into the VAB?
I don't know, because I've never actually been controlling it. It's a dumb rocket.
So I was, like, going at the VAB at an angle.
Oh my god, this is going to be...
So I was sort of facing its corner.
I need a name. Someone give me a name. I need to a proper name for this to say how it's going to destroy everything. Let's see.
Well, I just called my craft Orbital Bombarder. And I base it off of, I think there's something called, I base it off of Project Thor, which was actually sort of a satellite that was planned to be put in orbit with a bunch of, like, tungsten rods on it. And each tungsten rod would have its own little guidance system and a thruster package to deorbit it. And so that's what I sort of made.
I think that'll work.
Launches up in one go. It detaches a rod, and you deorbit it with a little thruster package. And then you detach the thruster package, and it comes in kinetically, and you can guide it.
Yeah, the one that I usually do dumb rockets, because if a dumb rocket, all you have to do is balance it. If you balance your dumb rockets really well, then they will fly straight in. Like Spark is pretty accurate. I do a slight dive, and I fire both of them at the same time, and they will both just cruise straight in. And they are, I've actually hit the VAB from quite a distance out. The problem is, without physics range extender, I can't do an accurate hit on the VAB from over the water. I have hit it using physics range extender, but you kind of have to have that, and it's kind of meh. I don't always have it installed because I tend to have a lot of spare craft around. All right, not spare craft. I have spare parts from old crafts sitting around.
Okay,
that blew up.
For some reason, my headphones, which are wireless, turned off all by themselves in the middle of your conversation.
Wow.
I don't know why. It just happened.
The headphones had enough. They were like, make them shut up. Alright, the game's taking a while to load. Anyone play War Thunder? We have a few people who play War Thunder on a server. Oh,
right, so...
oh, look at physics going crazy. Do it! Oh. That was a bit melodramatic. Oh, God. Oh, God! Oh, my God! Oh, my God, it's a monster! Oh, wow! Well, that was a thing. That's a great time to end the stream. Oh my God, that was beautiful. Oh my God. All right, everybody, it's been fantastic. Let me jump on over, and I got a lot of things to sort out with my fiance, so I need to go and jump and get all these things done. Thank you, Kraken, for giving me a great way to exit the stream. That was fantastic. Thank you all for stopping by. And next Friday, there won't be a stream because I won't be in town for that. So, stay tuned. I will update everybody as to when everything is back because I got a lot of things to take care of. So I will catch you guys. I will catch you guys later. Oh my God, that was awesome. Peace. Woo. Definitely jump on Discord or drop us in some comments. What was your favorite craft in the comments below? Oh my